Hey Sam, meant to tell you, bro. That's a fire ass shirt you wearing too, brother. Poetic Justice.
Appreciate it, my friend.
Yay.
Yes, sir. Ross.
Tupac the
Believe it.
goat.
Believe
He said,
it.
"That's what up. That's what up." Quick question for you, bro. Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones. Is he a franchise quarterback?
Hell no. Not at all. Because without Saquon, man, he's nothing, man. For real. He's just another member of the team. He can't do that stuff by himself, you know. But with the 1-2 combo, that was like with Jordan by himself. Jordan could do that stuff by himself, but he had Pippen, and then things started to change. I feel like they're good, compatible together. He has the wheels, he has the dual threat or whatever. He had a couple good games this year, but I think he's more of a game manager than anything. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to expect Daniel Jones to win those games. They're going to expect Saquon to handle the tempo, defense to have big plays, sacks, interceptions, fumbles, all of the above. And that's gonna be the key to success for those guys. I don't think because of this one game he had 300 and he had 78 yards rushing or whatever. I don't think that changes anything because Minnesota had one of the worst defenses it is in the league. So it wasn't going to be that defense. So coming into this week, we got to really see or whatever to change my mind.
Game managers can be franchise quarterbacks, though, man. If you get the right quarterback that can manage exactly how you need it managed on in your exact scheme and your exact team, it can work, and you can build a franchise and you could win with quarterbacks like that. So Daniel Jones, I don't think he is a franchise quarterback. I think he is their franchise quarterback. So meaning I think that he can succeed in New York running the Giants offense. I do. Yeah, it was one game, but that was his first playoff game ever under a first year new head coach who's showing poise, who's revamping this team. And first year you go and you beat a top, regardless Minnesota's defense vulnerabilities or not, they were what, third in the NFC this year behind San Francisco and Philadelphia. So regardless, it's a success when you beat a team of their caliber because they are, or were one of the top teams in the NFC this year, despite getting lucky. I've called it every year, but it's hard to ignore the success he had this year. He had career highs in everything statistical wise on his stats this year, except for touchdown passes. He had a career high in passing yards. He had a career high in his rating. His rushing career was at an all-time high this year, 120 attempts, 708 yards, 7 touchdowns, all career highs for him, and a career high best record, 9-6-1 getting into the playoffs. I'm just saying Daniel Jones is and should be the franchise quarterback of the New York Giants. Now, I do need to see more too, like you said, coming into, next week and to see how much further he can do, but I don't think you have much of a chance when it gets to some point because teams are just going to be better than you. The Giants aren't there yet, but they're showing promise is what I'm saying. And I think he could be their franchise quarterback, man. I do.
I just think that he needs bigger and better offensive pieces. Like I said, Saquon.
And then there's that. Yeah, the receiver.
Right.
They have no receiver.
With what he had this year, with Kenny Golladay really being a no-show, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you got these guys just doing work or whatever. They're playing for him. So in that aspect as well, I feel like the guys are rallying around Daniel freaking game manager Jones.
Danny Dimes, boy. Danny Dimes, boy.
Because he's played too many games. What is this, his 4th year? This is his 4th year now?
Yeah.
Bro, without Saquon, bro, he has been nothing. He has been nothing, bro. So I can't give him that credit now. But Saquon is Jordan, and Danny Dimes is definitely cooking.
They are a great 1-2 punch, though. When you could, dude, I'd be running read option left and right if I'm them.
Everything.
I'd be running it because that dude can run. He's dangerous in the run game. He's
a threat. Do the option, like you say, you do the option, whatever. He had to do the pass or whatever, throwing touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, man, that man can do anything, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be the right team. It has to be like the Giants. So if if it's a different team, like throw me a team and I can tell you if Danny Dimes would be Danny Dimes or he'd just be Daniel Jones.
Right.
If that makes any sense. Because you can't go on certain offenses and and then just expect to have the same success as you do where you're at now. It's not going to happen. But I think he's in a great system. I think Brian Dable and them, I think they know how to use him. And I think he's going to be a franchise. I bet you he has a pretty good year next year too.
He probably
Like
will.
coming
He
off
probably
rip.
will. Yeah.
I
He's feeling that stuff now, like I say, in the change of the coach and stuff too.
get him a couple more pieces. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what happened with Kenny Galladay, bro. And the Lions traded him or not traded it when he left us and signed with the Giants. I'm glad the Lions dodged that bullet because the Giants paid him. They're paying him mad loot to do nothing.
Right. Nothing. Right.
I don't know if
that man had 10, 12 catches this year, man. Like, it's been crazy.
He ain't been the same since injuries, man. I don't know. And then I don't know if he had a problem with the management because he even when he wasn't healthy and he wasn't like a scratch or limited practice, and there was none of that. He still wasn't in rotation, right?
I heard him call his name the other day for the first time in a long time.
Yeah. I was surprised he was activated, that he was active. So, but yeah, and then remember they got rid of Kadarius Toney. They traded him. So it's like they had a bunch of like pretty known, like Darius Slayton they have Isaiah Hodgins. Like they have a bunch of like receivers. It's like, man, who is this? Like I had to look up the Isaiah Hodgins guy because I'd only heard his name a couple of times. But I mean, shout out to them young cats out there eating though, man. That's how you get your name out there. Nobody knew Victor Cruz either years ago. You know what I mean? Doing the salsa, bro. I love Victor Cruz back when he played, bro. He was a monster.
Yeah, he came out against Tampa that one year when they were playing over there with the Giants. Man had to score like 4 touchdowns or whatever. We knew who the hell he was then.
Yeah, he come out salsa on your ass.
Eating. That boy was eating that game. I remember that, bro.
My brother Devin, he's a Patriots fan. He still hates, he hates the Giants and hates Victor Cruz, man. When I'd be salsa in front of him, I'd be like, dude, you a bitch. Get out of here. He's still, yeah.
Get out of here.
Ain't fond of him. Yeah. But yeah, I like Victor Cruz though, man.